BYU, Duke, racist comments. True? Or are we dealing with another Juicy Smollett moment? I'm Jazz Borgonzo, and this is what's next.
You know what I'm talking about? Juicy Smollett. He's a very famous French actor. Y'all never heard of Juicy Smollett?
Oh, it's true! It's damn true!
Hey, what's up, guys? Jazz Bro Gonzo here in the episode of What's Next. As always, your daily dose of common sense and facts. Happy Tuesday. Well, back to work after a extended weekend regarding Labor Day. Got a situation going on between BYU and Duke. You would normally think, okay, it's football. You would even think more so, hey, it's basketball, collegiate basketball. Two top 25 teams. No. We're talking about racism. Yes, that lovely word. Between the BYU fan, a BYU fan, and a Duke volleyball player. Fact or fiction? Let's take a look. This comes out of Blaze. Hate hoax. Did the accused BYU fan really yell racial slurs at a Duke volleyball player? Brigham Young University, BYU, banned a fan accused of yelling racist slurs at Duke women's volleyball player Rachel Richardson during a high-profile match in Provo, Utah this past Friday. While Duke, BYU, and the media have quickly jumped onto the story because, of course, that's what they do, John Ziegler, host of With the Benefit of Hindsight, argues that there are some major problems with this story. Ziegler joined the Glenn Beck program to lay out the story, how the story evolved, why he believes it's actually a hoax, and why he thinks it proves journalism is dead. Oh, my friend, journalism has been dead for quite a while now. Quote, this story, if true, is obviously horrendous. I won't say horrendous. I think it was just ignorant and very stupid. Ziegler began. Also, if true, at a sold-out event, this was sold out at BYU with over 5,000 people. It's 2022. Where everyone has a cell phone, where this game is being streamed live, and there was no video evidence of it. None. I mean, this is impossible. It is absolutely impossible in this day and age that there will be no witnesses, no video, no indication of this whatsoever. But that doesn't necessarily prove it didn't happen. Ziegler went on to explain that the story evolved after Richardson's godmother, who apparently is running for political office, Stunner, made the incident public by tweeting it after the game, though it's unclear if she was actually there, and ended in a human sacrifice being thrown into the PC volcano. It's a good way to put it. And this is the tweet that was put out. This is Ziegler responding. Initially reported by Duke, there was no individual pointed out. He circles that. Then, despite the security and event management efforts, they were not able to identify a perpetrator of these racist slurs. It wasn't until after the game that an individual was identified by Duke who they believed were uttering the slurs and exhibiting problematic behaviors. Let's see. To review, here are the red flags about this BYU story media that were willfully ignored. Story broke in a tweet from Godmom, who was apparently not there and is running for political office. Duke lost the game in front of a sold-out crowd. Zero video of anything. Racist, not ID'd in any way. Ziegler also told Glenn that he believes that the story proves truth no longer matters in today's society. It's dangerous, it's really frustrating, and it's really sad. I read a little bit about this story prior to doing it, and it has all the indicators of a Juicy Smollett. You have, as the story pointed out, when you have a sold-out crowd there for a volleyball game, everybody's got a phone. This is being streamed live. You got cameras going national. It was probably like on ESPN too, but anywho. Not one person with a phone came forward and said, yes, this is the guy on the grassy knoll. None. Not one. I did catch a quick video clip of the supposed incident. And the person involved, Rachel Richardson. Yeah. You can't necessarily say that it wasn't true, but then again, with all these advancements in technology that we have at our disposal, at our fingertips, you're telling me not one person came forward with video evidence? Or even an accusation. Not even one person who was there outside of the godmother came and said, hey, yeah, I heard it from this section of the crowd, or this section of the crowd, or it came from the bench. Nothing. Nada. Zip. Zero. So you kind of wonder why. That, of course, the left-wing media was going to run with it because that's what they do. But those with common sense took a step back and said, yeah, kind of reminds me of, well, me personally, it kind of reminds me of that one senator during the ramp up to Obamacare who was making his way to vote, and supposedly racial slurs were being tossed at him. Or, I'm sorry, that he was spit upon. And or. Well, guess what? Not one video evidence. Not one person came forward. You even had the late Andrew Breitbart put $100,000 of his own money, put a check for it, and says, if anybody can come forward with video or audio evidence that this occurred, I will give you $100,000 of my money. That check stood untouched in his possession for well over a year, and no one came forward. Like I said before, this could have happened, but with everything that we have today, it's leaning more like it didn't. And once again, we have another juicy. I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.